I gotta ask you guys a question. How many of you guys, as adults, still sneak alcohol into the movie theater? It's one of my favorite things about my wife, that she doesn't have a problem with that. Because I don't think, like, if she was like, we shouldn't do that, I'd be like, nah, I'm sorry that's happening. She'll drink it with me, and she'll even share the drink. Like, but I do know that I have to decide what it is that we want to drink. I'll fill up a little bit more. It's a Friday. Jamie, your golf trip's tomorrow, isn't it? What's up, guys? Hopefully you're going to have a drink with me. Send the vids in. You never know. I had a piece of paper next to me. We'll see who's really into it without getting an offer. About to write some names down. Hopefully you guys talk to me. I know it's a bit late, but I promise you guys late night breaks. You got one upset today. Auburn went down. I'm gonna pull the rest up now. It doesn't look like there's any other major upsets. Houston just dominated. They doubled the scores. James Madison coming over Wisconsin. That's going to be our first 12-5, I think. And then Grand Canyon's up at half over St. Mary's. Dude, I got to say, getting picked up at 6:30, so tomorrow maybe drinks for you, Jamie. All right. Dude, Dave Portnoy got me. Do you want to know how Dave Portnoy got me? Cheers to you guys. I hope we get more chatter. This might be my last shot of the night. It's that blueberry yum yum. Never thought it would taste this good. Noon tomorrow? Well, congratulations on your run, Jamie. You made it over 100 days, right? I'm not going to lie. That's very impressive. I think I could probably go 15, maybe 20 if I had a motivation. It would have to be pretty strong motivation. 95. You don't want to go 5 more for 100. See, that's where it would be like, oh, I got to do 100. I got to hit triple digits. But I don't blame you. I'm not judging. By no means. All right. Did we get a one-on-one pack in here? I like that they did that with this product. No one-on-one. We did get, let's see what we got. We got a wild paint out of 5, a wild paint out of 5, 2 wild lights out of 15, a marble out of 25, and per look out of 10. So let's do our 25, 2 15s, a 10, and 2 5s. It still could mean that there's one-on-ones in there. Let's not forget that. I'm going to post a link to our page. Maybe we can get some people to come in and hang out. Let's see what we can get them to do. Let's see if we can bring in some degenerates with me. Oh, okay. So you already did. You broke your... All right, I got you. Josh Downs, Indianapolis, 7 out of 8 going out to the Indianapolis Colts. Lonnie. Nice thing about this is they do put the team. So we go by this. The only time that would matter is if there's like a nothing listed on the back and they're on an active team. And if they're not, of course we random it. But Josh Downs out of 8. Big move today for the Chiefs. L'Jarius Sneed moving over to Tennessee. Ooh, here's a good one. Will Anderson Jr. rookie card, 8 out of 8. So both of ours that were supposed to be out of, 25 or less, got us an out of 8. What'd you drink for St. Patty's Day, Jamie? I gotta ask. So my wife, we were in Jersey at the American Dream Mall. We took the kids to Nickelodeon on St. Patty's Day. We were there. And we were like hoping they had, and I know it's not an Irish thing, but we've had it in an Irish pub. Maybe it is Irish, but it's Scotch eggs. They're not Scottish. Scotch eggs. Going out to Baltimore. Another one out of 8. Trenton Simpson. This is the box out of 8. But they didn't have any, we couldn't find a place that had any Irish food or Irish breakfast or Irish, but we did have black and tans. So Guinness and mixed with their house beer, it was good. It wasn't what's a mayonnaise? I love Space Dust. You know that. Space Dust is my jam. My wife knows that they have it. Sometimes I'll have it on tap too. And she's like, just give them one of those. If I'm not there, it's happened a couple of times. If they have it in bottles on the list. Christian Gonzalez going out to the Pats. Another 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8. That's an awesome parallel there. But I did get 2 black and tans, and my wife had an Irish mule, which was interesting. Oh, I bet you got lit up after not drinking for that long. And back up, but we got Houston. Look at that, man. The parallels look so good. I mean, the camera does look good with them, but I'm telling you, in person, these things look great. A lot of people grading these too. They're grading very well. 3 out of 4. Xavier Hutchinson with the red ink. Houston. Mike Carolambus with 2 in this box already. Too quiet in here. I know it's midnight, but come on, yo. Jamie can't be the only one. He's not even in the break. And I'm guessing it's going to be the number 1 in Denver. Denver going out to James. James, you in here with us? 2 out of 2. There we go. 2 out of 2 Marvin Mims. They're going to need him. Judy gone. Space Dust, and there's another one that always hits. And I can't think of it right now. Like, I have another one, and when I see it, my eyes light up. Space Dust is Elysian, right? I think Space Dust is Elysian. I'm going to have to try to think of the other one. Hey, we do have a huge baseball break tonight. 8 boxes. That'll take a little bit because it's got a bunch of big boxes in it. But I have a March Madness special dropping tomorrow. It's a 4-box NBA break, but it's a steal. 25 a spot. It's loaded. Like, for what's in it, should probably be closer to the 30 a spot. And that's not a whatnot thing. I'm not like, oh, these spots, if it doesn't get, if it doesn't fill, it's all right, I'll pull. But I got to try to fill these specials for March Madness. My wife had a Kona tonight. No 101s. I like that they do that, though. All right, out of 25, 2 out of 15, and out of 10, and 2 out of 5. All right, I don't think we did have a 25 last time. My wife had a Kona at B-Dubs. I'll tell you what. Dollar for dollar, Buffalo Wild Wings might have the most value. If you shop right or you eat and drink right at Buffalo Wild Wings with their $4 tall beers, their happy hour appetizers. Derek Parrish going out to the Jags. It's going to be Jason. Our most expensive thing we had was my wife and I decided to end the night with before we went to the movie. Which, by the way, I saw the new Ghostbuster movie. If you're into that kind of thing, it's worth the watch. Another Trenton Simpson, 2 for you, Baltimore. Christine, this one's going to be 4 out of 8. I mean, can you imagine doing, like, of your favorite player? Yeah, the wings are the worst thing to get at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's why I call it B-Dubs. We get the burgers. The All-American burger is where it's at there. But I got to say, I've learned this. If I go into movies with low expectations, like, don't really listen to much. The only person I asked was Chris because I knew he saw it. All right, we may have... I think he's still... It says Florida on the back, so I'm assuming... What's this say? PRC. Hold on, let me see if I can see what this says. Pre-rookie card, maybe? I can't read. Keon Coleman. So that'll get random at the end. That's out of 8 as well. It's an out of 8 kind of night here. But anyhow, I've learned if I go into the movies not expecting much, I enjoy it a lot more. All right, in this case, I know we respect Pro Look Unis, but if there's ever an indicator, which there is, although other sets, if he's in New England, he goes to New England. But when it says Baltimore on the back, it goes to Baltimore. It is going to go to Baltimore, Christine. Malik Cunningham. That auto is chintzy, though. Am I allowed to say that? It's cheap. I don't even know what that means. I've heard it. Hopefully it's not a derogatory term. For Buffalo. Know this name. Who's got the Bills? Tim. Know this name. Justin Shorter got injured before the season started last year. He is going to be a player next year. Now that Gabe Davis is gone, he's healthy. Big dude. Look like muscular dude. Justin Shorter. for the Bills. I'm interested in this, Tim. I want one of his cards. I don't have any Justin Shorter cards. He wasn't putting much. Jamie, and that's what I hate to do it. Like Chris was like, when I asked Chris, his answer was this. It was, how did he say it? It was like, I enjoyed it, is what he said. I was like, all right, that's good, fair enough. And a 101, even though it wasn't guaranteed. Man, team heavy for Houston and Baltimore. Sorry, guys, but man, 101, Xavier Hutchinson, and a 2-2 for Marvin Mims. Still haven't pulled one of those big names out of this case yet. We're 4 boxes in. So if you see Wild Chrome drop tomorrow, which it will, be ready, because we are due for a good hit out of it. I mean, there's Drake May, Caleb Williams, C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, all the guys. Oh, that one was... Well, this is the second one they've done since then, Jamie. This is the second Ghostbusters movie, and it's got the one dude from Stranger Things in it, Mike from Stranger Things. But it's got Paul Rudd's in it. He was a lot more low-key in this one. And then this one, the old... So in the last Ghostbusters, they brought back like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and some of the other characters. But they were real low-key, or they kind of were like cameos. They actually played a role. They actually played a role more in this. What up, Chris? They played more of a role in this movie. Bill Murray is pretty good at it. He had his old, what was his character's name? I forget, but he really embraced his original character from Ghostbusters in this. What up, Rick? Oh, that's all right. All right. So Jordan Love. I actually do like, although I like the white background more, I do like the look of the base this year. AJ Terrell, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo out of 99, and it's going to be a Zach Wilson, Garrett Wilson, dynamic duos, maybe one day. Out of 99, I say keep Zach Wilson there. He has no trade value. Let him play under Aaron Rodgers for a year, actually get to watch Aaron Rodgers play. Then re-sign him on a fairly okay contract. Let him see what he has, or like reevaluate him. What up, Slam? Sorry this football break's not bigger. I'll put another football break together soon. Tomorrow I have 1 box of Zenith for tomorrow. So we will do a rip for... Oh, there's our auto. Something's here. We will do a rip for tomorrow. Justin Fields goes to the Bears for now. Derek Carr. Tyreek Hill, Star Factor. That must be our box hit. Selected to 8 Pro Bowls. And Keaton Mitchell. Ravens, Texans crushing the break. Sorry, fam, on the limited teams going out. It's not as easy as it looks, Slam, is it? Did you have fun at least? Come in and hang out for our baseball break. This one's going to be a quickie. That's why I did this one first instead of making everyone wait. I mean, if I had more action, I'd film more. I would actually put like serial numbers up, but I plan on hanging out tonight. Pollard, Connor, Stingley, Shaq Thompson, and how about RPA, Tank Dell? Man, the Texans. My brother and I were talking. We were looking at the Bills away schedule. And I know if it's in Detroit, Slam, I know I said we'd cut. I'll make my way over there. But I still think that's going to be Thanksgiving. And the Texans, Houston and Baltimore. Slam, that's the way to do it, man. Not the Texans thing, but it was essentially a 2-team break, except the Marvin Mims. It's crazy, right? Like, we did that the other day with our 21, 22, 23 mixer, and like 3 teams were heavy. And I'm like, it's not even the same product. It's insane how that works out. All right. Now that goes up here. So the Tyreek Hill and the Jimmy G out of limited, obviously, were our extra cards. All cards will ship the base, but limited is a product where I wouldn't really mind if they did retail, simply because the base cards are nice and there's not a ton of them. Like illusions I don't like because there's a lot of base and illusions at Hobby. Same thing with like like rookies and stars, there's already base. We don't need a lot of extra, and there's not a ton of like added content like there is in Optic or Prism or Select retail. But like limited, they could like let us see more of the base. It's wild to me that the base cards don't sell for more because you have to get them in the hobby. All right, for the Jets, there was more than two teams, but it was two team heavy. New York Jets, Steven Kibler getting the Wilson combo. Tank Dell going out to the Houston Texans, Mike Haralambous. That was our RPA. And for Baltimore, Keaton Mitchell will come in for baseball. I'm going to do a new stream for it just so it's not on this like a long stream. Justin Shorter for the Bills, I'm telling you. Learn his name now. He's going to be a playmaker for us. And then Malik Cunningham actually does go out to Baltimore just because on Chrome they label it. If it was just this and it didn't have any indication, it would go to New England based on the Pro Look Uni. But the way Wild Chrome looks, they actually add the names. And then Trenton Simpson for Baltimore as well. Like we said, Baltimore, including this Trenton Simpson right here. We had Derek Parrish going out to Jacksonville, another AFC South team. That's Jason Mello. A lot of cards out of 8. Xavier Hutchinson for the Houston Texans, the Mike Haralambous. And then for the New England Patriots, Jeff Kellington. Where's he at tonight? He's supposed to be in here. That's 1 out of 8. Nice looking parallels, though. For the Houston Texans, again, Will Anderson out of 8. But then Josh Downs, AFC South, just crushing it tonight. Texans, Jags, Colts. Who are we missing out of the South? Who didn't hit out of the South? The Titans. Poor Titans. All right, then we did have the Marvin Mims out of 2 for the Denver Bronco going out to Walt James. Beautiful card. Look, you can even see the orange play off of it. It's awesome. Such a good-looking card. He has a cool auto, too. And then the red ink, Xavier Hutchinson for the Houston Texans. Before we do the 2 hitless credits, we do have to do the Keon Coleman. I took a shot. Wish someone else would take one with me. Someone said they were going to come in and do it. But as far as I see, no one sent me one. It was tough, Slam, with the 2 teams, but limited. You know, like I heard your take on limited the other day. It's tough with limited. Zenith ain't gonna make it any easier. It is better than Topps Dynasty, which has 1 card for $1,000 a box. Anybody get in any of that? Please tell me if you got in and you hit, because I feel like, man, you may as well play the lottery. 1 card, $1,000, and don't look. There's nice stuff in it. There's nice stuff in it. Aaron Judge autos. Of course, there's Victor people are hunting for and stuff. I think he goes to the Yankees. Don't worry, we're not breaking it. So if you want to go somewhere else and break it, not offended at all. Would love to hear what you hit. But man, talk about a crapshoot at $1,000 for 1 card. I have to see what there's no base. I don't think either. Washington, Joseph Taylor, you're gonna get this one. All right, let me label it up for you. I need some Post-it notes. That goes out to the Commanders. Slam, it's like it. Was it literally? I gotta look. I just gotta look just to see if you're right. Slam said he had Houston, and he was not lying. Because sometimes guys are like, I just had them, and I'm like, well, maybe a couple breaks ago, that does suck. At least you didn't have Baltimore and Houston last break. That would hurt even a little bit more, since they got like 8 cards in this one. All right, guys, let me do the 2 $5 hitless credits. Anybody up watching? Oh, I didn't get to tell you how Dave Portnoy got me. You ready? Dave Portnoy got me betting on the first of 5, 10, and 15 today. So last night I deposited $200. Great. Won $56 yesterday. Overall. After I lost some, I won some, but I was up $56. So my account was up to $256. Today, the Niners Falcons are the 2 $5. Hey, Slam, you got 5 there. We won 5 last night, too. I will do, Slam. But anyhow, so I was like, Portnoy looked to be having a blast with this race to 5, 10, and 15. And with my ADD, That's cool. James, it's addicting, so be careful. Just like breaks. But so I started doing it, and with my ADD, I'm like, I can watch to the first 15. I didn't hit a single, like I parlayed 5, 10, 15. I didn't even get a team to get to 5 first. But it was a rush. I will say, tomorrow I intend on watching games and betting on it. Yes, Sam, you do. So use that up. I'm posting a great deal on NBA Break tomorrow. I know you're not into that, but it is a value deal. So check that out. But anyhow, first to 5, first to 10, first to 15. If you like the endorphin rush, and you don't have to put a lot of money on it, because like 5, if you parlay them, 5 will pay out like, depending on what you bet, up to like 30, 40 bucks. It is a fun to watch. And in the tournament, it's anybody's race, you know? It's not like, I don't know. It's cool. I liked it. I'll be back in a few minutes.